Women have come a long way in business in the last decade. As of last year, 26 CEOs of Fortune 500 companies were women, and the 27th could be sitting in this room right now. Over the next few minutes, I will be going over some tips and pointers that'll help you layer a head-to-toe professional appearance that can hopefully carry you from your interview all the way to the boardroom. Grooming is going to be the basis of everything that you put on afterwards. Always start with a good personal hygiene regimen. Everything from healthy skin to good oral hygiene is going to give a message of attention to detail and comprehensive togetherness. Keep your makeup and your perfumes simple and your nails neat and trimmed. Hair should be tidy and well taken care of. A well-fitting bra is one of the most important items that any woman will wear. I suggest a professional fitting every 8 to 12 months. There are 2 stores in the area that I recommend for this. You can visit either Victoria's Secret or Lane Bryant. Shapewear will give you a smooth silhouette so that everything that you put on afterward will lie correctly. It may not seem like much, but it makes a difference in the overall appearance of your outfit. Hosiery is something that may seem old-fashioned, but it's still called for in many business environments. Find a pair as close to your skin tone as possible. Keep a spare in your bag. And if in doubt, especially in the summer, some businesses may or may not require it, ask someone at a higher level or check the dress code handbook at your employer. All suits and shirts should be tailored to fit closely to your body, but not too tight. Keep your blouses no lower than 4 inches from your collarbone, and your skirts no shorter than 3 to 4 inches above the knee. No matter what you are wearing, if it doesn't fit, you will appear sloppy. The fit of your garment can be just as important as the actual garment that you're wearing. A slight disclaimer here. If you are a bustier woman, use discretion with the 4-inch rule with your tops and blouses. If your buttons gap or your shirts sit a little bit too low, feel free to layer a cami or a tank top underneath them in a coordinating color. Quality will always trump quantity and will serve you better financially in the long run with your items. They do not have to be name brand, just well made. Look for strong fabrics, even stitching, and straight hems. When it comes to dressing for success, the most widely accepted form of attire is the suit. I suggest building up to at least 4 basic colors: black, gray, navy, and tan, or a neutral, and they can be mixed for ultimate versatility. Your pants or skirt do not have to match the jacket. I have 2 examples here. Traditionally, the black suit with the white blouse is usually a go-to that most people start with. However, the second option gives you a little bit of color, but you still have the blazer and the professional appearance of a suit. If you work for an employer that uses business casual as a dress code, you'll have some leeway to be a little bit more creative with your selections. A sweater or a cardigan, such as on the purple dress, can take the option of a blazer, and you could possibly have a little bit more variation choices for your dress slacks and colors. Here we have a gray plaid print. Gives you a little bit more fun, but you are still considered a business casual with the button up and the sedate colors. Keep in mind that business casual may be a little bit freer than business professional, but it does not mean sloppy or overly casual. The pump is the tried and true shoe for women in conservative business fields. 2 pair will match pretty much any outfit that you could build out of your closet. I usually start with black or neutral. Keep them scuff-free and rotate your shoes. Do not wear the same pair more than 2 days in a row, or they can stretch out and start to not fit you after a few years. Keep them on a shoe rack or in the box. If pumps are not your thing, ballet flats are certainly acceptable. Stick with the same color scheme though. And as you build up, you can certainly bring in some color. I have a blue pair here underneath this suit. Accessories can add a little bit of flair to your ensembles, but still need to be coordinated and simple. Do not overdo it. If you like to wear scarves, a necklace would not be necessary. Stay away from bangle or large bracelets, as they tend to be a distraction in the office. Color jewelry can be added to match your outfits. However, for budget purposes, I personally only started with 7 items. 3 pair of stud earrings, pearl, silver, and gold. 3 coordinating necklaces, again, pearl, silver, and gold, and a watch. The watch was very important for me. We may be in a society now that uses our phones for everything. However, certain environments may not like you to carry your phone on you at all times. This part took me some planning. Start slow and buy with your end goal in mind. I personally invested piece by piece. I started with a black suit 1 month, added a gray suit later. I'd rather go slowly and invest in good quality pieces than buy pieces that you're going to have to replace in a few months. I also purchased 2 or 3 blouses that would go with each suit so I could rotate them and still have some variety in what I wear. Things to avoid. Keep in mind the rules of proper fit and size that I touched on earlier. There are a few things that are frowned upon in pretty much any business environment, whether they follow business professional or business casual dress code. A lot of professional environments frown on open-toe shoes. Never wear a cotton t-shirt or jeans unless specified. Some companies do have a casual Friday or weekend option, but there's still ways that I'll go over in a moment to dress up a pair of jeans and not appear like you were going to the grocery store. Please do not wear anything that you would wear out, as in on a Saturday night or going out to a bar. If it has holes, glitter, graphics, don't even consider wearing it to your place of business, even on a casual Friday or weekend day. A disheveled or unprofessional appearance will get you written up, sent home from work. You could be passed over for projects or promotions. I personally do not hesitate to send somebody home from work or write them up if I feel like they're misrepresenting the company that I work for. I am going to go over a few options and a few ways we can change these 2 outfits over here to give you more versatility. Testing. Hello? There we go. One of the things that kind of bothers me sometimes when I'm investing my finances into a business wardrobe is being able or not being able to use it multiple ways or wear it outside of work. We have a purple dress here with a short black cardigan over it. Tights, ankle boots, or patent flats could go with this. However, if I wanted to get more use out of this outfit, wear it outside of the office, all you have to do is change the jacket, and if you wore more conservative shoes to work, put on some ankle boots or some higher heels. This one right here is a no, and I would have no qualms whatsoever with sending somebody home if they showed up to work in something as sloppy or as casual as this. These are black jeans, however, they are a dressier pair and can be transformed in something that would be appropriate for a business casual environment, and depending on the employer, probably only a weekend. I'm gonna speak loudly so y'all can hear me here, hopefully. We're gonna tuck this shirt in and tighten it up a little bit so the fit is better. You don't appear as loose and as sloppy. We're gonna add some accessories and a blazer. This is now something that would be perfectly acceptable to wear on a casual weekend to my company. Some companies, this would even be an outfit that would be okay all during the week. Thank you for having me here. Are there any questions that anybody may have? Yes, ma'am.
How long does it take to get a bra fitting?
Most of the professionals that I've gone to see at Victoria's Secret have been very efficient with it. I've been in and out in 15 minutes. That's not counting my shopping time, though. Thank you very much.
Marie said for the ladies, you can put some things together. If you have a question about what's appropriate, bring it to the advisement office. And ladies, the same thing with the dresses. I have my church dresses and they're my church dresses, okay? But you have your business attire too. I chose, and I want to thank Men's Warehouse and Dress Barn. I shop at Dress Barn. I shop for my husband at Men's Warehouse. When you get married someday, you'll understand shopping for your husband. He represents you, and you can't just let him go out there wearing what he wants to wear. But having said that, I'm showing you in a heavy-duty cutie the same top that they have on the mannequin, which is not as heavy-duty or as cutie as I am. And so it works different ways. Ladies, I know when you go shopping with your girlfriends, and you got your skinny girlfriends, I have my roommate who's size 0. You can't go to her store. You can go in her store with her. And then you go to your store, unless it's a store that covers the spectrum and has things for both of you. And just because they make it in your size doesn't mean you need to be wearing it. And I need Victoria to say a secret, and I need Calvin to be covered. So I don't want to see underwear. You are now in the College of Business. You need to start elevating your style across the board, day in, day out. You represent business. As Mike said, if you go into the fashion or if you go into business in the entertainment field, you're in a different field, but right now you're not there. And people are coming in here all the time. You need to elevate your style starting now. You need to start buying your pieces starting now. Things that will carry you. Shoes, Marie mentioned, take care of your shoes. Don't wear them every day. If your heel comes off, take it to a shoe repair shop and get that heel fixed. There is nothing worse than having metal click, click, click. Okay, it's just not professional. I'm looking around here and I see a lot of variations on professional that look good. I see some of you that did not get the memo yet. This was before some of you were born, but I was working in a public accounting firm and a guy came in and he had on a brown leisure suit. And I don't know how they let him out of the school with a brown leisure suit, but if any of you, and I hear that any of you walked out of here to go to an interview in something inappropriate, you're going to be meeting in my office. So if you have a question about it, come talk to us. Develop a rapport with a associate at the store. I'm a shoes-aholic. I'm going to tell you in a heartbeat. And I had people who used to call me and say, okay, the latest one's out, what you like? Because they knew, you know. And I've developed that. I came by naturally. My mom was a shoes-aholic. So, but figure it out and start now building your wardrobe so you have, by the time you walk out here, because your size is not going to change with so much. For most of us, some of us it will. You will have a number of ensembles that you can mix and match and put together as you need to put together.